Hello everybody, welcome to another LEGO news video. I do these every once in a while. This is kind of a big one in terms of Batman, because we haven't gotten a lot of Batman stuff in 2023. It's been kind of pathetic, to be honest. But this is a new set coming out. Now this is a Batcave. It's not... it's a very different Batcave, you'll see. This is set number 76252. And this is the Batcave Shadowbox. I think that's a weird name, but okay. Now this is based on Batman Returns, which if you don't know, that is the sequel to Tim Burton's Batman, which is from 1989. Well, you may know that if you're a movie fan. I think the Burton films are like some of the best Batman stuff, in my opinion. In fact, I think they are the best. I just like them the most. You guys know that by now. And this is an 18 plus set, so this is for adults, so obviously. And the movie is for adults. Batman Returns specifically is not for kids. It is not a kids movie, which I think is actually good that they made this an 18 plus set, because it tells people this is for adults. This isn't, tiny set. Anyway. This has 3,981 parts, which is a lot. I actually really like this. I actually like more the inside than the box design. Sorry, this keeps happening. But I think this is one of the coolest Batcaves. I'll tell you why in a minute. I think it's actually smart that they did a box, because in the Burton Batman films, you don't get like a clear shot of the Batcave in the movies. It's more just like you see it in the shadows, like in the darkness. You don't see the entire thing. So it makes sense that they chose a box, because then you can build around it. I think that's actually really smart, putting the Bat logo in the front of it so you can see the inside. It actually makes it almost exactly like how it was in the movies, where it was just like this small space. Like, you couldn't really make out the whole thing. It was kind of like a mix of a practical set and some CGI. Like, it was barely there, but I think it's great. It looks cool. But let's start with the figures, of course, which I'll talk about in a minute. Here they are. So you get 7 figures. One of them I think is lame. I think they really didn't do it well. But let's just talk about the best ones first, which is Batman, of course. The only thing I don't like about this figure is why does he have white eyes? In the movie, Michael Keaton's Batman has his actual eyes showing from the eye mask. Like, his actual eyes are showing. It's not white. Why do they keep making white eyes with Keaton's Batman? It doesn't make sense. But I guess I get it, because it's going to be hard to get the eyes to line up in the piece. So, it's not accurate, but whatever. The rest of it's awesome. This is a new figure. This is also coming in a poly bag, like a small little bag set coming. Sorry, this keeps glitching out. So this is based on Batman Returns suit, which I think is actually the better suit. It's more armored. It looks more like a suit. It's cooler, I think. The logo looks better. It's pretty much the same exact suit as the 89. It's just a little bit different. You get to see a little bit more of it in the sequel. So that's great. Looks awesome. He could have used leg printing, but it's fine that he doesn't have it. Pretty awesome. Obviously, this figure is more for just display, but it's fantastic. Next, we get Catwoman for the first time, which is awesome. Well, not the first time. This is Michelle Pfeiffer's Catwoman from the movie, so that's the first time. I really like this figure. I think she could have used more detailing, though, especially on her arms and her legs. What is with the no leg printing? It's weird. You'll see that as a trend in this set. There's nothing on the legs for any of these, which is kind of lame. Like, for Batman, I get it, but, like, why is there nothing for everyone else? The figure looks fantastic. It's just, they could have used more printing, more detail on her arms, like, to make more of, like, the stitching. Otherwise, it's awesome. It's great to get her finally. Um, I think she could have maybe had an alternate like head and hair, but that's just me. Fantastic figure. Next, we get another Batman. Now, this Batman is the version. So this is supposed to be the Batman suit or minifigure that can go inside of things, like the Batwing, like the Bat Ski, and the Batmobile. A lot of bat. Um, so they made a new headpiece. Again, what's with the white eyes? It's supposed to be see-through, not white. But okay, whatever. Still cool. Obviously, this is Keaton's version. It looks great. I like the printing on the torso. It's the same as the first Batman we showed you. This one, it's just doesn't have the special piece. So this one has the cape, so you can actually move it around and interact it, or it can interact with the vehicles and stuff, which is cool. Great design. This is the most disappointing one. Max Shrek, played by Christopher Walken. He looks nothing like him. Like, why? It doesn't look like him. It just looks some random old guy came into the set and is like, I'm here. It doesn't look good. It doesn't look like him. It's just like some generic guy. The suit is boring. It doesn't even look like his suit. Like, what's up with this character? And what's with the cane? He only has the cane for a little bit. Sorry about that. That just glitched out. Hold on. Yeah, I'm really disappointed with Max Shrek in this set. Like, he's one of the best, like, characters in the movie, and why did they do him so bad? Like, it doesn't look like him. Anyway, lame, but it's cool that he's here, although he doesn't really show up in the Batcave. Okay, whatever. Moving on. Michael Keaton's Bruce Wayne is here. That looks exactly like him. Oh my gosh. That looks like spot on. Exactly like him. Okay, that's great. We went from someone who looks nothing like the character to someone who looks exactly right. Okay, there you go. Fantastic. Nothing to complain about. Yeah, awesome. Alfred is next, played by Michael Goff. I think that's how you say it. Great character in the movies. He actually played Alfred in all 4 of the original live-action Batman movies, which is pretty awesome. And he's a legendary actor. Again, looks phenomenal. It looks exactly like him. Hopefully he has an alternate face. I would assume he would. If he doesn't, that's fine. He looks amazing. Definitely an awesome figure. Very accurate, very cool looking. And then the last one, I'm kind of mixed about this. Like, the Penguin is here. Very good figure. He's got the fish, he's got the umbrella. The only thing I don't like is the face. Like, he should be more evil, more like smiley. He smiles a lot. Why is he, like, what is with this face? He looks very angry, but he doesn't look like the Penguin. He just looks like, it doesn't look enough like Danny DeVito. And the rest of him does. Just the face doesn't. The face, to me, looks not like him. But it's fine. I mean, they could have included another head where he's smiling. That would have been better. That would have been much better. But it's a good figure. It's just not... He could have been better, but it's fine. It's cool. It's Penguin. It's Danny DeVito. It's the Penguin. It's iconic. At least we're getting him. So, yeah. Those are the figures. I think the best one is probably Bruce Wayne, in my opinion. And then Batman, of course. And then Catwoman, I think. Well, then Alfred's great. And just Penguin, I'm a little bit disappointed by, but not as disappointed by as Max Shrek. That was just... Why did they mess it up so bad? Anyway, let's take a look at the actual Batcave, which is an opening box. So this entire set will retail for $450, which is kind of pricey. That's pricey. I'm not gonna get it. I have no room for this. I would like to get it, but I would rather not. So there's a Batmobile coming out that's supposedly the 1989 one, and they haven't made one ever of just the 1989 Batmobile on its own. I'm definitely getting that whenever it's coming out. I think it's gonna be $45, which is a little bit pricey. I'm assuming they're gonna add some features into it. That I'm definitely getting, no question, because that's my favorite Batmobile ever. Um, but this Batmobile and this set is great too. Let's talk about that really quickly. Looks phenomenal, exactly like it does in the movie. I don't think it will actually do anything. Like I don't think it will like break open or like have machine guns pop out. I think it's just for like display. Obviously, you can play with it, but I don't think it's meant to be played with in the set. Um, I don't think it has the sliding cockpit either, which I'm fine with. So it looks awesome, like from this picture. Looks just exactly like it did. Uh, so that's awesome. And this Batmobile can fit on a platform in the middle there. You can see there's actually kind of quite a few features to this. Hopefully you can see it. It's really hard to see. I apologize. It's not the best picture. Because it's not. This is officially revealed, but it's not Lego quality picture. Like it's not from the website. So yeah. Anyway, there's the giant bat logo, which is awesome. Um, Although, if we're gonna complain, if this is in the Lego universe, Batman can just look out the window or look out this big open area. Like, people can look inside, which is not the best thing. Anyway, um, let's start with the features. There's quite a few of them. This garage door behind the Batmobile can open up, although it's kind of pointless because there's no ramp to go in and out. So why would you want that to open? I guess you can take it out easier. I don't know. That's cool, but kind of pointless. But you know what? It's fine. There's a little mini Batman logo. That's cool. There's some doors that open to show the Bat gadgets. There is another door. Not a yeah door. It has chains on it, just like the movie, where the bat suit like closet area can open. Like you can open the or turn the knob and the door lifts down. That's cool. And then there's some computer screens. Kind of hard to see. It's really hard to see. Sorry. Um, it's some like computer. It's like the Bat computer where Batman gets like all of the updates on the villains and all the status on the city. That all there's like a bunch of screens and with the chair that you can spin around too. All those screens can switch, which is pretty cool. And I think there's a light brick. I think it shines down where the bat suit is. That's cool. I think that's really it for the features. And there's some tools to work on the Batmobile down below. It makes sense that they put it into a box because in the movies you don't get to see the whole thing. So that makes sense that they did that. Otherwise, it would just be a bunch of sections just like randomly strewn about. So that makes sense. I really like this. It's kind of like a mix of past Batcaves, like where the past Batcaves are like mainly play sets. This is definitely a display set, although you can play with it, which is cool. It's also kind of similar to the Indiana Jones set that came out recently, which was the Escape from the Temple of the Golden Idol from Raiders. It's a big set like this one. It's kind of like a display set, kind of similar. Although this one can actually fold out, whereas that one is just a static thing. So yeah, that matters. I like it. It's cool. Is it a bit too expensive? Probably. I mean, maybe $300 would. Well, maybe $250. Maybe $300 would have been better, but I think it's great. It looks cool. I like the bat symbol. I like that it's based on Batman Returns, even though it's not a kids movie. It's nice that we're getting things that are Tim Burton focused, like Batman focused, which is great. So I've always wanted Lego to do that. So there you go. It's cool. I definitely think it's different. It's I think it's neat. It looks really nice. Even if it's not for everyone, I still think it's different. It looks enough like the one from the movie, and it's got some good figures. I think it's a good product. I think it looks nice. I'm very curious to see what the new Batmobile set will be like, and the new Batwing apparently is coming out. I think the Batwing might be based on the Flash movie. It might be. I'm not sure. But I'm definitely hyped to see what those look like. More Lego news is coming out. And hope to see you then. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you think, and have a great day.